Welcome to Global Retail TV. I'm Jalal Jihazi reporting to you live, and this is Global Retail News. Fisker has announced today it has signed a Memorandum of Understanding, an MOU, with Bridgestone, the global leader in tires and rubbing provider solutions for safe and sustainable mobility, to provide comprehensive after-sales support and related maintenance solutions for France and Germany. After recently selected Bridgestone as the exclusive tire partner for upcoming Ocean all-electric SUV, Fisker is extending the collaboration with the global company. As part of this new partnership and as an industry first, Bridgestone will leverage its EV-ready retail and service network to provide Fisker's customers in France and in Germany with extensive after-sales service through Speedy, Pit Stop and Reef ABS network, all part of Bridgestone's Extend retail network in Europe. Speedy includes over 450 locations through France, while in Germany, the combination of Pit Stop and Reef ABS offers services at more than 300 locations across the country. Fisker will work with Bridgestone to select the most appropriate site for its extensive service network in France and Germany and address customer needs and requirements. JIC is set to add some retail items to its shopping carts of Australian property acquisition, as the Singapore Sovereign Wealth Funds teams up with ASX List Rate to launch a convenience center funds interesting and targeting $532 million in assets. JIC will hold an 80% equity interest in the joint venture as the Wraith Sydney-based SCA Property Group SCP retained 20% and serves as the investment manager. SCA was created by Woolworths in 2012, with the retailer transferring in ownership and its ownership of the numbers of shopping centers to the Wraith at that time. Wesfarmers says on Wednesday it will not back up a bid by Woolworths to buy Australian pharmaceutical industry API and has taken steps to settle concerns raised by some stakeholders of the country's top drugstore chain. Woolworths, Australia's largest grocer, attempts to scuttle Wesfarmers' already agreed buyout of API when it lobbed a high bid earlier this month. Retail agglomerate Wesfarmers has already used its 19.3% holding of API to block an approach by Sigma Healthcare. Wesfarmers, the owner of Kmart, Target and Officeworks, says some API franchisees and pharmacists raise concerns that customers' data from the rewards program of the Priceline could be shared with others linked to the retail giant. Canadian retail sales surge in the second consecutive month in November as consumers continue to lead the nation's recovery. Retailers sold 1.2% more goods in November, according to a preliminary estimate released Tuesday by Statistics Canada. That's on top of 1.6% gain in October on a strong auto sales, stronger than 1% increase for the month initially forecasted by the statistics agency. The numbers underscore how consumers flash with cash after holding back purchases for as much as the past 2 years. Consumers are now ready to spend, a leading growth in the second half of this year. The data released last month showed that consumer spending jumped by an annualized 18% in the 3 months ended in September. That's the second biggest increase back in the early 1960s. UK High Street hopes of a bumper Christmas have been dashed by the arrival in the UK of the Omicron variant, the latest snapshot consumers' activities has confirmed. The CBI's month distributive trade survey reports a marked slowdown in activity after the government decision to trigger Plan B measures as part of their response to the pandemic. While 44% of retailers said business was up on a year ago, 36% they mentioned that it was down. The gap between the two is 8% compared to 39% or 39 points in November. Retail sales were seen broadly in line with seasonal norms in December, having been well above typical levels in November. Retailers says they were pessimistic about the outlook for January. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Global Retail TV, I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I will see you next year for more retail topics.